We're live.
Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody. We are in New York City on one of the hottest days of the year so far. Several events, including Ozfest, had to be canceled or postponed. Just too warm to be outside too long. But we're just taking a short 10-minute walk with our good friend Olivia, who we met. Sorry for navigating some of this traffic. Who we met on the campaign. She's actually part of the campaign, though I didn't know that until today. Had not met her until this moment, but she has brought in literally hundreds of people to make a contribution, to donate, to be part of this effort at BetoO'Rourke.com. And so we wanted to invite Olivia out to join us as we walk to meet some other supporters. So Olivia, tell us a little bit about yourself. You share that you had spent some time in New York, but tell us where you're from and where you're living now.
Yeah, so I'm from Florida originally. I lived in New York for a while. I was an editor. Now I'm freelance. I live in Philly. So I write about all kinds of things. But yeah, I followed the tail end of the Senate campaign, and I got really inspired, and I just sort of kept going with it. So when the contest happened, the fundraising contest, I just sort of made up my mind that I wanted to try to win. So yeah.
And you did.
I did somehow.
And so what was your method to bring people in to get them to make a donation?
Well, first I talked to people I knew and my family and friends, and then I tried to do more creative things. On the Facebook group, I said I would wear my Beto shirt like every day for a week, which I did. I washed it. Don't worry. I also have more than one, but it's neither here nor there. What else did I do? All kinds of stuff. Yeah, I was on Reddit a lot, and yeah.
You were telling me about your Republican dad.
Oh yeah, so I didn't actually ask my dad to donate, but I think he was kind of inspired that I was doing this, so he donated without me even asking him. So I'm fairly certain that he's never donated money to a Democratic candidate, so that was pretty exciting for me. My dad, now everyone knows, but yeah.
We're grateful to you for doing that, grateful to your dad and the hundreds of people that you brought in by getting in touch with them on Reddit, on Facebook, on social media, family that you talk to as well. It's really how this campaign has come together. We have more than 100,000 people who signed up to volunteer already, so to knock on doors, to post phone banks, to organize and bring people in. We've had hundreds of thousands of donations, like the donations that you and your friends and family made. And all of that goes towards allowing us to organize and reach our fellow Americans. So this last week I've been in Iowa, knocking on doors, meeting with our organizers, talking to the people who will decide that caucus. Your contributions literally put gas in the tank of our Dodge Grand Caravan to make sure that we can get there. It helps to pay our organizers and set up those field offices in Iowa, in New Hampshire, Nevada, and South Carolina, really all over the country. And it's what we need to be able to do well in this race and ultimately secure the nomination. Most people aren't paying attention yet, and they're just beginning to take a look at the different candidates. At some point down the road, they'll make a decision. We want to be there when they do and be ready for it and have them choose us. And so that's what this is all about at the end of the day. You're making it possible.
Yeah.
So
well, thank you. I would have done it even if this wasn't the end result. Like, this is cool meeting you, but it was very inspiring to connect with other people. And yeah, it was great.
What advice do you have for people who are like, I love Beto and I want to raise money for him, but I don't know how and I don't know what to do? What are your words of wisdom?
I think that, whenever you're talking to someone and you're trying to convince them to donate, $1 of your hard-earned money to something, it can be a little intimidating. It certainly, makes you feel a little vulnerable, but you'd be surprised how many people are really inspired by you taking the time to do that. And yeah, people really surprised me how willing they were to donate. So try, and you might be surprised.
And it sounds like from what you were just saying and a little bit that we talked about before we started the video, there's also something that's fun about engaging with people, bringing them in and having a conversation about something that perhaps you don't typically talk about, politics or elections. or a candidate, I find that to be the case when I'm knocking on doors. Sometimes it can be an awkward or tough conversation. Sometimes people don't want to have it. But when you connect, it's really beautiful and very powerful and very unlike anything else that we do in our lives, where we're typically with people we know who share opinions that we have, never really engaging with strangers or folks who may see things a little bit differently than we do. But I think at the end of the day, that's the genius of this country, is that we're all different, all came from different places, all lead somewhat different lives, but we're here together in common as Americans and get to set the course and the direction of this country together.
Totally. I agree.
Not so bad in the shade.
No.
And there's a tiny bit of a breeze, which helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better than it was earlier.
Do you miss New York at all? No?
I mean, there's some weird things I miss, like, 2 a.m. pizza or something, but, no. I love New York in its own way. It's really an amazing place, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah. I lived here for a while, loved it, loved coming back and visiting. I really miss the people that I knew here, the friends that I made, but I love where I live now in El Paso, Texas. And, but it's always nice to come back, and it always gets me to be here, just how massive it is.
And also just the fact that people we're walking up now, no one reacts to anything. Like, just people are so in their own world.
Right.
It's a really interesting little slice of the universe, for sure. I live in like Yorkville, so Upper East Side-ish, but like slightly more affordable version.
Okay.
It's still not affordable. 83rd and First. But yeah, I work on 27th and Park, so it's a little more like this.
I lived in Manhattan when I was in school, and then in Brooklyn, and Williamsburg. That was so many.
Have you been there recently?
No, but I think
Probably very different.
It's very different.
Yeah. It's cool though. Not really affordable anymore, but it's cool. So my fiance also, he came in from Philly for this, so he does a meet and greet too.
Cool.
But yeah, it's been cool to talk to him more about politics and all of this. And he's been inspired too. So
Where did you all meet?
in college, University of Florida. Yeah.
And then moved up here together?
More or less, yeah.
Sounds like there's a longer, more complicated story.
There always
involved.
is, but yeah, I'll save everyone a while.
You don't want to put it on the live stream?
Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to tell millions of strangers or thousands, whatever it is, but for another time. It's not that exciting.
You got it.
Just gonna go say hey to people. If you had to make a pitch right now, give it $10, $20, what would you say to folks on Beto O'Rourke's Instagram?
I think that, it's just so exciting to be a part of something that's way bigger than yourself. And just to put a tiny bit of, your money into something that you're so inspired by. And, I've always been really inspired by Beto's message to bring everyone together, to leave no one out. And I think that's what the country needs right now. And that's my pitch about Beto when I talk to people, is that, we need someone that's going to bring everyone in, every single person, no matter who they voted for, no matter what party they're registered with. So yeah, that's why I donated, and that's why I think other people should do.
Awesome. We're really happy to be here with you on this. Beto's saying hey to people.
Thank you. Yes. Is that tomorrow? Tuesday.
Is that
Monday or Tuesday? When is the view?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yes, I think it's
Tune into the view on Tuesday. Where Amy, my wife's going to join me. Yeah. Which, I'd be excited to be on the view no matter what. To be able to do that with Amy,
Yeah.
it's going to be cool.
That's really awesome.
Just let her take the conversation and go with it. I can just sit
She
back.
seems amazing. I don't know, to do, like, just to be involved in the campaign so closely, I can't imagine how overwhelming it can be, so,
Yeah. Well,
yeah, really.
She is amazing.
Yeah.
And she's headed this way now. She left El Paso a couple hours ago after putting all 3 of her kids on buses to go to a camp.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So,
I remember camp as a kid.
yeah. Did you fear it or did you love it?
So I only really went to basketball camps because I'm tall, and I think my parents were like, she should do that, but I really liked it. I don't know. I think I always liked it more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Are your kids nervous, or they would love it?
No, so 2 of them love it, cannot wait to go. The youngest fears it, and he's like, I don't know anybody, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
I'll be gone for so long, but I know that after he's there for a day,
Yeah.
he's going to be great. He's a very funny, very smart, very kind kid, and I think everything's going to work out okay. But as a parent, there's a little party that's like, oh, I hope he's all right. And no electronic devices or anything, so there's no way to check in.
Old school.
Yeah.
Letters? Are you writing letters?
We are going to be writing letters.
Very cool.
And I've got to get one off to him tomorrow in order to still get him while he's at camp. But he's going to be great. He's going to be great. But I remember that feeling as a kid, what am I going into?
Oh, yeah. That also this homesickness feeling. Oh, my gosh. That was the worst as a kid. But you get over it so quickly. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Bounce back.
And I think Amy sent them along with some care packages. So I think they're going to
That's awesome.
open those up, tear into some sugar.
That's, yeah. Do they think this whole thing is cool, or that you're running for president, or are they kind of like over it?
It's a really interesting question. I think they understand why we're doing this and why it's important for us to do this. I don't think it's something they enjoy.
Yeah.
Because we just are so often apart from each other, and I'm certainly not home as much as we would all want to be, and it can be stressful at times. But there are moments where we remind ourselves, what this is about. And I'm really surprised my 8-year-old has internalized a lot of this, like on climate, which can, I guess, to a kid maybe seem like an abstraction.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line, where we live will be uninhabitable, or here are some things that are happening right now that really matter. But he gets all that, and he understands that if we don't act now, then it's going to be really bad down the road.
Yeah.
And so he's like, in fact, he said, one day I was calling him from a hotel room in New Hampshire, wishing him good night, and he said, if we win, then we'll get to live in El Paso. And I said, no, if we win, we're going to live in D.C., we're going to be in the White House. And he said, no, because I had told him a while back that El Paso is warming faster than almost any other city in the United States. I think actually Las Vegas is the only city that's warming faster.
Yeah.
We're warming at twice the rate the globe is. And so at some point, not too distant future, if we stay on this trajectory, that place could be literally too hot to live, just won't support life.
Yeah.
So he made that connection. He's like, look, if we win and we change all this stuff, then we're going to be able to live here, right?
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
I just thought that was beautiful.
Yeah,
He gets
that is really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was why. And so, and I also think even if they don't all the way like this now, down the road, looking back on this, they'll be glad.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure it's very overwhelming. You don't know what to think at that age about anything, let alone all of this. But yeah, awesome.
I wonder if the folks on Instagram can hear all the amazing New York noises: horns, exhaust fans, alarms, people who are walking. Yeah, just nonstop. Actually, pretty quiet.
Yeah, it's
for
not
New
that
York.
bad. I think a lot of people are
Yeah.
like, we're gonna stay in by the AC today.
And are we doing this event outside?
I think it's inside.
Inside?
I did see something about a patio. I was
Said a
like,
I did too, yeah.
Interesting move. Interesting move.
Steven, are we inside or outside at the next event?
Are
we inside or outside at the next event?
We're going to be outside on the back patio. It's going to be a fantastic time. We have a shade covering us. All of our volunteers, we got 85 ready to go, hang out with us.
So when everyone else is inside in the air conditioning, this campaign says, let's go outside. One of the hottest days. I like it. It's not too bad, actually. As long as we stay hydrated.
Oh yeah, lots of water.
Did you like that?
Yeah, it was really good.
So, thank you for saying that. I had Jen, our campaign manager, had organized a staff meeting last week with all the staff in El Paso, our headquarters, then our teams all over the country. And I wanted to write down, I never read what I say, hey there! I never read what I say, but sometimes I write out
Yeah.
so I can get my mind moving in that right direction. And afterwards, I just sent the notes to Jan, and I said, if you can ever use this. And then to my surprise, it went out as an email, so I didn't know it was going out as an email. But
No,
I'm glad she sent it out. Thanks,
Yeah,
Jen.
it was. I think it was good timing, and it was echoing what a lot of people who support you are feeling as well, and it was pretty inspiring.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was nice.
All right, so we're about to meet your fiance. What's his name? What do we need to know about
Oh my God, he's gonna freak out. His name is Jake. He's a lawyer.
What do we love most about Jake?
Oh God. He puts up with me, so that's nice. Thanks, Jake. He is very patient, very level-headed, very smart, tall. I would say moderately to
Oh
above
my
average. No, I'm just kidding. Very handsome. Listens to me talk about politics a lot. So
What's his music?
gosh, I don't know what he has a love for Vampire Weekend that I do not understand. Quite exactly.
What are you playing? You have control of the jukebox.
I was listening to Jackson Brown on the way here. I love Jackson Brown. Let's see.
Is
what
that a
else?
gift from your parents? Like, where did that
I guess maybe.
connection to Jackson Brown?
Maybe my parents. What else am I listening to these days? Maggie Rogers. You listen to Maggie Rogers?
I don't know Maggie Rogers.
You don't? Well,
Any relation to Kenny?
I don't. I do not think so. But I love Maggie Rogers. What else? Yeah. What are you listening to these days?
So when we were driving in from LaGuardia, I can't remember the name of the radio station, but those in New York who watch the live stream will know it. It was in the high 80s or low 90s, and it was public radio. And they were playing the music of, I think, Eastern Tennessee. And then they were playing Dolly Parton. And I'm sorry I don't know enough about Dolly Parton to know if she's from Eastern Tennessee.
She
I
is.
know she is.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, they were just playing one Dolly Parton song after another, and it was so good. They did not play Jolene, but they played, like, so many songs I had never heard before. So good.
She's an interesting woman. Do you know she's donated like something like, I want to say 1 million books to libraries in Eastern Tennessee or something crazy, but she's done so much work in that area I never knew until recently, but yeah.
Wow.
She's a good woman.
Yeah. I like her a lot. So I'm listening to a lot of Dolly Parton today.
Okay.
That's
Good
more
choice.
than anything else. But I have a wide range of tastes around primarily rock and roll, but country. Willie Nelson is an all-time favorite and
Friend.
an amazing Texan. Yes, just he and his family have been so good on so many different causes.
Yeah, I
and
saw
issues.
him on The View, and he was like, I'll support Beto no matter what.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
How does that feel to hear someone like that say?
It's unreal. Especially somebody that I admire so much and just think the world of. So that felt really good.
Awesome. Yeah.
This is a further walk than they led us to believe, but it's okay. We're thriving.
Well, originally someone said we were taking the subway, in which I was like, I will do that, but it sounds very hot.
Yeah. But didn't they shut down the subway the last couple of days?
They
the last
did.
couple of nights?
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the subway's an interesting thing. Not my favorite.
That's you.
I run a demo for the
Okay. Good luck.
So I have a live room.
You're good. Don't worry. Oh, no worries. Feel free.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Good luck.
I just saw you from my apartment. I'm sorry.
Yes. They're all big, though.
All right, we're gonna grab this one right over here.
I'm probably like that.
Right, oh, then you're in. Yeah. Congratulations.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. Right here, Beto.
Hi.
Oh my God, I'm
Beto.
excited to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Tell me your name.
Alana.
Alana. Nice to meet you.
Ready, Alana? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it.
I've been listening Beto from the beginning. Your viral video went viral. That ran. I had tickets for lots of races this weekend. But really just to you, so.
Well, you're welcome to join us. We're going to
Right here. Right here. So we can keep walking if you want to submit with us. Come on in.
have a beer with us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to.
This is Olivia right here.
Hi. You're famous.
I don't think so, but
I felt like I had a nice walk. Yes. That's what I say, guys.
oh really?
Yeah.
Well,
Perfect.
so you're up here. It's okay.
Hi. How are you?
Hello.
Okay, so are you coming to join us? Okay, good.
Okay, I'm gonna drop now.
No, you're perfect. You're perfect.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Yes. That's great. Yes.
Oh, great. Awesome.
See you later.
Okay. Yeah, we'll grab it on the line. Why don't we grab it on the way? She's got a book for us.
Oh, very cool. She wants to Hi, Beto. How are you? I know.
Oh, great. See you.
It's my birthday.
Is it really?
Yes,
Yeah, happy
I'm
birthday.
happy to be here, and this is the best birthday gift ever. Happy birthday. There you go. Thank you. We're so weird. Thank you.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm so here for an overlay. It just so happened that you did honestly.
I've cried so much watching running with Beto because of your sacrifice.
Well, it's
We
all
appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Yes. No, thank you. Thanks so much.
Not at all. Yeah. Is this right here?
Following you, Molly? Yep. Okay, we're going to
Do you want to make a last pitch before we
Yeah,
end this
so
thing?
if you want to join Olivia and others who are helping to fund this campaign, remember, it's all people, no PACs, no corporations, no special interests, no lobbyists, all people, 5, 10, 15 bucks at a time. You can go to BetoO'Rourke.com and you can make a donation there, or you can sign up to volunteer, or you can just find out what we're about and where we are on the issues that you care most about. But we'd love to have you as part of the team. So thanks for tuning in. Olivia, thanks for helping us to raise all the support. We're so excited to meet her fiance, and we'll hopefully get to see you guys as a married couple before long in Philadelphia, but glad to know you before that actually happens. And we'll see you all down the road and on the trail. Adios. Bye-bye.